Hi, I got a few creatures here, so we'll go over it. Um, this is one part of it right here. These two cops of gas, Rancho and Charleston. That was last night. That was just something I saw out of my vision, driving, and it equaled David Arquette, his deal in the gematria phrase. So I had a David pour out the water sacrifice from. They had just done a breakfast to dinner, or opposite of that switch at a McDonald's. Not, I flushed it or whatever because I thought this is, you know, the blood of the saints or something like something took some strength here. I was thinking of the Sweden connection and that there was a Han of the Grok stuff, or that it was actually a trick that he was pulling, and that or that they went for something that they weren't supposed to or something. So keep faith. I'm just going to show this because I don't know exactly what happened, but here's the second part right here. Just some CNN phrases, okay. And then this here: National Guard returning to home stations after being in parking garage. So I was thinking of Matt the Bachelor was my captain at CUI, and then Buddy is like Solomon, Buddy the rapper, And then I was thinking Parkinson's cure could be like the lab coats for Elias, but I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work, but there was that Planet of the Apes symbolism when he went and got his buried treasure or whatever. So durantin a climbable tree form mixed with 1, 2, and 3. So this is 3, 2, and 1 over there on the right. So this is a creature, okay? So all of this, the Revelation 17 mystery of this, and how I don't know exactly what happened, goes into the creation of this creature, okay? Um, but keep faith, keep faith. Remember what we've talked about, with all this stuff. Remember what we've talked about, and it's like how God says in Micah, like, even now they look upon and say, let her be defiled. It's not like God is gonna step in. We don't need to make haste. Sometimes when you make haste with these decisions and do things that you think are for the Lord, it actually delays things, and God is like testing your patience. That's what I have seen from the symbolism, because I have done that many times where it seems like there was a for sure sign, and then I got too excited, and then went and did something, and then I might have messed it up, like then someone else dies in the news or something. So a lot of that is the sin, power over sin. Wages of sin is death, from the Cain symbolism. I'll be at 356 tomorrow, and from the summer I had mercy on my grandpa H when they were trying to send him to the mental hospital or even the jail, because he went through cancer, and his mind is kind of not right all the way right now. So please pray for him, and just pray for the situation to be okay, and pray for Jesus to save us all, through all these things. But this is the top. This is a creature as well. Trifoliate orange, which is a type of tree. Dire horse with head of a neti. That's Pandora, Avatar, and Star Wars, respectively. Able to stand as a bear. Fingers morph upon standing and on fours. Paw, hoofs, and suctions is what it is on fours, okay? So it's like a mixture of paw, hooves, and suctions. Cool. Like it's got some like sap mechanism from that netty stuff that makes it like able to climb trees and stuff. So it's not your average dire horse. Like, it's very agile and stuff. So Grox. Now I know this doesn't make sense because I wrote this by the light of the car and I just wrote it real quick as it came to me. But Grox basically was saying moment of time is related to Luke 4, and that but he was trying to trick and say by his role of being the he, and that the girls go to him for the Revelation 12 symbolism, that like I was like Bond, and that they had all died. You know how Bond just goes through his girls, like, you know, it's a joke that like he doesn't care about his girls or whatever. So they were saying that, or Grox was saying that I was the role of Bond, and that in the Satan sense, and time travel is BS, which he knows I don't know exactly how it works. Okay, that's what he was implying, was that the time travel was kind of BS or whatever. So, and I've gone over big things like the Obama peg leg and all those, that Jesus has gone back and conquered all those things back in time, and that's why he's the 67 now. He represents the 67, just as Tyr is the 65. It's not just that he's two above that. It means or two below, I guess, if you're doing the gematria. But you know what I'm saying? Like he's got the Jews and the Gentiles and even the alien stuff under his belt. So, think I'm not Bond, so Ty Luke is true. All this stuff from high school, like races and stuff. Even he even tied it in with like, the special awards when you're, a senior or whatever. It's all, he was grasping at straws, so something happened last night that either, the Elias was like, they tried for something last night, and I told you that they would. They tried for something. They were trying to delay. I'm telling you, like, they're like, Darth Vader represents Paul Walker, and he says no disintegration. Like he says it all right there, and you can see me there as Bosk, in the gray as the Sweden connection. I'm like, you've got the M on your side, Alicia Vikander. Like, we're not alone here, so don't let them trick you, man. I'm not even watching this stuff. Like, I'll watch it every few days, but like he plays a role for this stuff. Oh, so this is the creature. So it's two of them. All right. So, let's see this one. Let's see if I want to show this. Let's see. Yeah, I'll show it. So just some Lake Huron connection. If we were in the Charlize Theron 53 days, the 38 would have been like today or something. The last of the last part of it or whatever. So I kind of made that part of the creature, like some of these thoughts that are run on, that don't come to fruition. I make a creature, like just cut it off and make it a creature, like. And God does that too with the people that die in the news. Like he takes those burdens away, and Jesus has the keys of hell and death. Like its death deal is 106, the Michael J. Fox deal, but death itself, that's like, it's related to sin and everything. So, all right. So this here, I'll let you take a look at this. Minbar Ambassador in Babylon 5 and Danielle Rousseau in Lost. Mira Furlan, a Croatian, died from West Nile virus. I thought that was crazy, that happened. West Nile virus, especially. But pounds still hang off James Harden's belly, the final remnants of the recklessness he weaponized to barrel his way out of the Houston Rockets, but they're starting. Okay, so then I cut it off there. And this is part of a creature, okay? And it's 32, 83, 6, reverse trigonal. 53, 9, 11, 78, 66 relation there, okay? So, I just thought that was interesting. But so and then the Lake Huron, so that's 4 and 5. So let me take a look here. Yeah, we'll go over this too. 3, the third part of it, Sheffield Wednesday FC is founded at the Adelphi Hotel in Sheffield. Okay, that's some history. Wikipedia. I was looking at some dates and stuff, and I've actually got the whole map out here of the 7+ years. But so that's just something to look at. I don't know exactly what it means, but all right. And then this is all I was playing tennis, and like I'm really inconsistent right now playing tennis with because my sister's out here in Las Vegas. She's out here for a little bit, and she's looking for jobs and stuff. This is her last semester of completing her master's degree. So she's out here, and then so then we've been playing tennis, with my dad, and like so they got they got a little mad, and they were like, what was that suck ass thing or whatever that I did, or whatever. But I'm just inconsistent, but like I can, once I get going I'm okay, but then I fall off too at the end. Like if it's close, like I can't really last because I just don't have the stamina really. But and then Brooke Ann said my depth perception was off. I'm wearing glasses and everything. I started wearing glasses in the end of let's see, 2019, I guess. So Brad Pitt looky loo passes ball over gate, bad scoring. Dad says, "Can you believe we lost on that point of BA?" She did a really hard hit to my dad, and then it was like me and my dad against her or whatever. I know it sounds embarrassing, but like it was actually a fun game. But and my dad's really good, and so is my sister. She played in high school. So all right. So then 17,935. I got that on there because it means the ice. I was looking at the 2 day guillotines. That maybe I went through that spiritually with that game or something because it has that ice on there. But so then you get into the 12 days that are with that 10 and 2. But so I don't know exactly. But all that is part of the 138. And then just began looking at some job stuff, and then my brother told me to go see this Liam Neeson film. I just got different things that are like tenants and stuff. Just because that's some old information from my last channel, but all that is still going on. But 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 5. So 1 through 5 are mixed with a netty and a viper wolf to create a new it creature. 7 parts total mixed. Viper wolf is Pandora Avatar, and netty is Star Wars species. Okay. So now I've got this one. This will be the last one we go over. So just some. I actually went over there today and saw this street. I just drove down it, and like I thought it was really spiritual, this street. So I wrote down just some like addresses or whatever, like not for anything, just to that it could be land that's part of this creature. And I've got it on here as so. Okay, so and then Hank Aaron died, and then the Pi Tropicana to today would be 41 days, and then the some chemistry there at the bottom from that Pat Patterson that I was looking at. So I probably shouldn't have addresses on here. I'm sorry. It's just I thought it was spiritual land, and like spiritual land, I want to record and like get on a it's like the earth. It's like I think of it in the way of Moana, how like the earth rises up from the ground and like has a smile at the end. You know what I'm saying? Like in a good way, in a good way. But like I think of the earth as a living thing. That's why I write this. Like yes, there are houses there, but like, what is the actual ground there? Like what? Like it's it could have been proving ground. Like it could have been something very spiritual happened there with the natives or something. So or the animals. Or that it was flooded out. So or that the people that live there had gone through something so spiritual that it cursed the land or put a hold on the land. So that's why I have it. It doesn't mean anything bad, and I'm not going to do anything bad or anything like that. It's nothing harmful or anything like that. It's just to spiritually record the land, like in that. And I've done that with the Babylon towers too. you know um there are about like 9 of the towers. So um all right. So, and that's not saying anything's going to happen there. I don't know, but I do know spiritual land when I see it. And like the Fifth Third Bank building in Lexington, spiritual land. Like it's the hold of the English and French side fighting against themselves. Um, or against each other. I mean, like for the land grants and everything. So, all right, I think we got it all. I did post this one up. I thought it was well, and because and then I like to see all this. This 138 down to this because I think that's a big marker. So thank you. Have a good night. Not saying anything against anyone. Keep a mercy mindset and trust in Lord Jesus. Thank you. And also uh what was I gonna say? Be kind. Be kind and communicate. 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 You know, the what else? Don't be scared to talk. Is what I'm saying. Like communicate. Like don't be afraid to talk, and like maybe try to be the person that puts yourself out there to communicate. I was listening to something the other night. They were like, Martin Luther King said, the people don't know each other because they don't communicate. Like it was something like so. It was so simple, but like he said it, and then it was like all the lights just like clicked or something. Like, but that was on the radio. They actually said that. They were like, he was like, people don't know each other because they don't communicate. Like, I don't know. Like, and I don't mean no, like like Isaiah 50. I don't mean no like that or 51. I mean they don't they don't have any knowledge of the situation. So if you want to know about the situation, put yourself out there and communicate. All right, thank you.